We good? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for attending tonight's commencement exercises. We saved the best for last. Please rise and remain standing in honor of the graduating class of 2026.
Ivan, try not to think about this. Good evening. I am Macy Freeman, the Secretary of the Class of 2026. Please remain standing for the presentation of the nation's colors by the Ola High School Air Force Junior ROTC Mustang Group. Now please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be followed by our national anthem sung by Ola High School Chorus. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. Do I wait for the moderator? Good evening, everyone.
I am Lila Leonard, your class of 2026 SGA Vice President. Welcome to the day we've been counting down to for years. While I was brainstorming what to say today, I realized, luckily, I'm only the welcome wagon. The honor of delivering your inspirational words and heartfelt memories were placed in the very qualified hands of people that are not me. By saying, welcome, I've already completed my job. However, I've always been an overachiever, so I'd like to add a few things. First, thank you all for coming today, especially the members of the audience that weren't required to be here. I know I joke a lot, but it's truly thanks to you we are all standing here today. Second, to my fellow classmates, it's been a fun 4 years, and I'm thankful I've been able to experience it with all of you. Congratulations.
Welcome, faculty, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. 4 years ago, I spoke before many of you for the first time. During that moment, we did not realize how quickly time would pass. Now, when given the opportunity to speak to all of you for what will be the last time, I hope that you will look back with gratitude. Last week, I was on the way to the Ola Elementary School senior breakfast with my father. We were already running a few minutes late, and I noticed that my father was driving under the speed limit. I questioned my father, "Why are you not going the speed limit? We are already running a few minutes late." He looked at me with composure and mentioned, "Rushing does not always get you there faster." While we were really addressing the speed he was going, I realized that the statement was a life lesson. I, like many of you before me today, could remember a time when we were rushing, whether that may be the first day of class of freshman year, waking up late when you know you have a club meeting, or even most recently, trying to get ready for what would be our last dance together, senior prom. It is not the brick walls, the white floors, or the bright fluorescent lights that will keep with us for a lifetime. It is the memories with our friends at Friday Night Lights, the teachers who have given us their encouragement during final exam season, and the lunchroom table conversations that we could always look back and laugh about. If you look to your left and your right, you will recognize some of these people you have been with since kindergarten, while others you have only met this year. It is not about the time that is meaningful, but rather the relationships that you have developed and the lasting impact that you have left on one another. When asked to leave this class with a message of inspiration, the words that come to mind are from Ralph Emerson. The wise philosopher once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are small matters compared to what lies within us." If you ever feel like you haven't truly found what lies within you, keep searching and keep looking. You might just find that what lies within you is found within the people around you. Thank you, Ola High School.
Good evening. My name is Phoebe Ogundane, and I'm the treasurer for the class of 2026.
And I am Dior Lawson, the vice president of the class of 2026.
It is our pleasure to introduce our guests on the stage tonight, and we appreciate their attendance at our graduation this evening. Please hold your applause until all of our guests have been introduced. May I present our principal, Mr. Rod May, assistant principals, Ms. Jessica Morgan, Ms. Jamita Owens, Mr. Tom Stanley, and Ms. Jessica Torres.
Let me introduce our counseling staff, Dr. Latanya Bunch, Ms. Shannon Edmondson, Ms. Christy Kramer, and Ms. Amy Simpkins. Our cluster principals are Dr. Christine Anderson, principal at Ola Middle, Dr. Bridget Jordan, principal at New Hope Elementary, Ms. Carrie Edwards, principal at Ola Elementary, Ms. Julie Mosley, principal at Rock Spring Elementary. Our distinguished guests from the Henry County Board of Education.
Ms. Sophie Pope, Board Chair, Mackenzie McDaniel, Board Vice Chair, Jennifer Carter, Board Member, Dr. John Pace III, Superintendent, Ms. Tamarion, Deputy Superintendent, Dr. Chip Johnson, Chief of Learning and Performance, and Mr. Kevin Van Tone, Superintendent.
We are also joined on the field by the staff members from Ola High School and other schools in our cluster. Thank you to all of you for being here tonight to share in our celebration. Ooh, shoot. No.
I am proud tonight to stand before the class of 2026, their family and friends, to announce the total scholarship awards for Ola High School. We have 380 students graduating today. 159 of these students are currently eligible for the Hope Scholarship, with a total amount for their freshman year of $715,500 and a total of $2,862,200 over the next 4 years. We anticipate that for the Hope Scholarship, we will have 61 Zell Miller Scholars that will receive full tuition. Students have also been presented with academic grants, merit scholarships, athletic scholarships, and private scholarships totaling $11,390,111. This leads to a grand total for Ola High's class of 2026 of $14,252,311. At this time, I would like to ask all graduates who are receiving scholarships to stand and to be recognized. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Good evening, faculty, family, and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. My name is Isabella Haro, and I am your class of 2026 Salutatorian. I want to begin by sharing a quote from one of the most impactful books I've ever read, titled They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. There has to be more to life than just imagining a future for yourself. I can't just wait for the future. I have to take risks to create it. I share this quote with my fellow graduates today as we begin to approach the futures we have envisioned. As Adam Silvera said, it's not enough to simply dream about what you wish to achieve or where you wish to be in the future. We must take an active role in developing the lives we want to lead. As many of us will begin to step into universities, trade school, or the workforce, we are entering a new beginning filled with uncertainty, but as well as opportunities. And I urge us to take every opportunity we are granted to shape our futures in the way we want to create it and accomplish all we aspire to achieve. Although today acts as a milestone for those graduating today, it also marks the closing part of our lives in which we have shared many experiences and memories together, and as well as emotional growth as individuals from both successes and failures that have shaped our lives from the challenges we faced. Growing up, I often had a fear of failure, and it made me hesitant to take opportunities that I would have taken if I wasn't afraid of what would happen if I didn't succeed. So as you look towards the future and go beyond what you imagine wishing for yourself, I implore you to embrace this moment of celebration as you begin to transition into a new chapter of your life. Recognize this achievement as your own, but also remember to thank those around you that have impacted your life countless ways these past few years. I urge you to thank those who filled every moment with laughter and cherished memories. Thank you to all of the friends I made during my time at Ola High School, but as well as my little sister, Marissa, for making every moment memorable for me this year. I urge you to thank those close to you for reminding you that even if you failed, it was never the end of your story, but part of the journey that brought you here today. So thank you to Ishmael for always steering me away from the mindset that my failure was final and that it was the determining factor of my character. And most of all, I urge you to thank the parents and loved ones that supported you throughout every step of the way. So thank you to my mom for always pushing me to pursue every single thing I wish to accomplish. And thank you for helping me push through everything that felt impossible. So as we share this moment today, let us not imagine a future for ourselves, but take action to create them as we wish, because we have the opportunity to transform our hopes into achievements through action. Congratulations to the class of 2026.
I want to start this off by saying if I start crying, I'm sorry. I'm really emotional. But good evening, friends, family, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2026. I am Jasmine Ullman, your 2026 valedictorian. Throughout the past 4 years, many people have asked me if I have quote-unquote written that speech yet. And every time I had the same answer. I have nothing to say about Ola High School, especially anything nice. However, as senior year flew past me, I realized just how important Ola High School really is to me. No matter what was going on in my life, I knew I would always be able to walk through those halls and just laugh with Ashton, Sophia, Kate, and Luke. Ola High School has allowed me to begin to find who I am despite all the times I have threatened to drop out, which, trust me, is a lot. I will miss Ola High School. I will miss all the people I have grown up with, and yet I know each and every one of us are walking into bigger and better things. And I wish I could provide some sort of advice or guidance on how to make it in life. But the truth is, I'm just as clueless as everyone else. I have bumbled around attempting to find the quote-unquote right way to live, and I have yet to find it. So I don't know the secret to life yet. I do know this. You can do anything you set your mind to, and oftentimes, when you set out to achieve your goals, there will be people who try to throw every single obstacle in your way. Trust me, I know. But you just have to achieve your goals. You have to take a deep breath and persevere, because it'll all work out in the end. You have to just keep trying no matter how hard it becomes, and eventually, all your hard work will pay off. High school has taught me a lot of things, but it has especially taught me how to live in the moment. Life is so fast-paced and full of excitement that we often forget to just live. Like John Lennon once said, life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. We forget that time is flying right past us. So in the next chapter, don't forget who you are. Continue to do the best for yourself, and don't let your life pass you by. Remember to make time for the people you love, and remember to just keep living. Living for yourself and to love that life, because without that, I don't think you can ever be truly and fully happy. Usually around this point, a speech includes a quote from a 100-year-old poem, but that is just not really me. I'm not really a poetry person, and it's also the 21st century. So instead, I will give you a quote from singer-songwriter Phoebe Bridgers. It'll all work out eventually. Trust me when I say that I know change is scary. It keeps me up late at night knowing that I will be hours away from the place I have called home for the past 18 years. And yet I know everything will work out eventually. But I know it doesn't always feel like that. So allow yourself to feel all your emotions, no matter how big or small. Especially right now, because graduating is exciting and new, but also really, really, really scary. And always remember to celebrate your wins, including this one, because this one is pretty important. So congratulations to the class of 2026. Good luck, and I know you got this. Goodbye, not forever, but just for now.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ashlyn Phillips, and I have had the honor and privilege to serve as the senior class president for the past year. While these past 4 years have been the hardest, most demanding, and laborious 4 years, I would also say that they have been the best, most fruitful 4 years. I can confidently say some of my very best memories come from Ola High School, and I hope that many of you sitting before me today can say the same. Now is the time we have all been waiting for. After walking this stage, our life is completely in our own hands. What a privilege it is that we all have the full capability to make our own path and lead our own way. With that being said, I challenge each of you to find exactly what, who, and where it is you love and fully embrace that. Participate in things that bring you outlasting joy, strive to uplift others, and ultimately be present. Some of the best moments in high school were the unexpected ones, the moments where everyone was simply in the right place at the right time. Don't let the little device that we make our world become your actual world. We have been placed in the real world for such a time as this with a specific purpose, no matter if you know exactly what it is right now or not. I have learned that there is a difference between in-the-moment happiness and lasting joy. Choose the path that is going to bring you lasting joy. This can be found in relationships, being involved in organizations and groups in college, joining the workforce, and doing something that you look forward to, and overall, being involved. We are only given one precious life, so it is important that we don't sit by and watch it happen, but instead do the living ourselves. We all can now say that time truly does fly. So don't wait for things to happen to you, but instead make them happen. You are in full control of your future, and you only are responsible for what you do and where you end up. Now, there will definitely be trials. Some of you here before me have endured way more than you ever should have to. Yet, you are here, sitting before me at our long-awaited graduation, showing to yourself and everyone around you that you are stronger than your worst trial. As we part ways, I challenge each of you to live life to its utmost ability. Take time to be grateful for where you came from and where you are headed. Every extra day we get here is a blessing, and I pray that each of you see that and use your time given to bless others. I am so proud of everyone here and hope that everyone sees that you are made for a purpose bigger than you could ever imagine, with someone that loves you and cares for you more than you could ever imagine. Don't take this time or the time spent, lessons learned, and people met at Ola for granted. Thank you for trusting me with your senior year and giving me the opportunity to speak to you today. I will forever be in awe of the students that make up this amazing group. Congratulations, class of 2026, we did it.
Good evening, class of 2026 family, faculty, staff, honored guests, and Mustang Nation. My name is Rod May, and I'm the proud principal of Ola High School. Tonight's a celebration of achievement, perseverance, growth, and the journey that brought every one of you to this moment. Graduates, this is the final time I'll stand before you as students of Ola High School, and I want you to know just how proud we all are of you. This is my first graduating class as a principal of Ola High School, so I know this is a very memorable one for me. Over the past 4 years, you've experienced victories, defeats, accomplishments, disappointments, pressures, growth, unforgettable memories. You navigated difficult classes, challenging teachers, grueling practices, incredible performances, numerous competitions, tests, deadlines, long nights. You learned lessons inside and outside the classroom. But before we talk about where you're going, I want us to pause and recognize the people who helped get you there. Graduates, look around this stadium tonight. Behind every diploma is a story of support. Parents who sacrificed, grandparents who encouraged, teachers who pushed, coaches who challenged, friends who stood beside you, family members, mentors, counselors, bus drivers, cafeteria workers, countless others who invested in your life. So class of 2026, let's take a moment to recognize and thank the people who helped make this moment possible. Please join me in giving them a well-deserved round of applause. At Ola High School, we often say, we are Ola. Tonight, I want you to understand that those 3 words are much more than a slogan or a chant shouted at football games and pep rallies. We are Ola represents a culture It represents pride. It represents relationships, resilience, grit. It represents people who care deeply about each other and continue to show up for one another even when life gets difficult. This year our staff theme was intentional teaching, impactful results. While that theme was created for our teachers, I believe it was also describes our class. Your success did not happen by accident. The results we celebrate tonight are the product of intentional effort, intentional choices, and intentional relationships, and intentional growth. The impact of your time at Ola High School will extend far beyond this stadium tonight. Class of 2026 has represented that spirit well. You've excelled academically, athletically, artistically, and in service to others. Some of you earned college credit through AP and dual enrollment. Some found your passion through CTAE, pathways, and certification. Others represented Ola through athletics and fine arts, ROTC, clubs, organizations, and leadership opportunities. Some of you quietly became leaders without ever asking for recognition. Some of you overcame obstacles that very few people in this stadium will ever fully understand. And that's one thing I hope you remember after tonight. Every person sitting beside you has a story. Some filled with celebration, some filled with struggle, some filled with setbacks, some moments filled where giving up would have been a whole lot easier. But tonight, every one of you shares the same ending to this chapter. You made it. As you leave Ola High School, the world is going to place a lot of pressure on you to have everything figured out immediately. Some are headed to college, some workforce, some military, some tech careers, and some are still trying to figure out what's next. Let me tell you something important tonight. There's nothing wrong with not having every detail of your future mapped out at 18 years old. Life is not a straight path. There will be setbacks, failures, and detours, disappointments, and moments where you question yourself. The people who succeed long-term are not the people who never fail. They're the people with grit, the people who continue growing, adapting, learning, and showing up even when life becomes difficult. Character matters. How you treat people matters. Your work ethic matters. Integrity matters. Consistency matters. Titles, money, popularity, and recognition may impress people for a season, but character is what sustains over a lifetime. Class of 2026, wherever life takes you, remember what you learned here at Ola High School. Years from now, you may not remember every assignment or test grade, but you'll remember the people who believed in you. You'll remember teammates, classmates, and performances, Friday nights and competitions and traditions, moments that made Ola feel like home. And no matter where life takes you, this place will always be a part of your story. As your principal, I want you to know that Ola High School is more than just a school where I work. It's a school I deeply believe in. It's a school I'm proud to lead, and it's a school I proudly want my own children to graduate from one day. That's because the people sitting right here tonight, our teachers, our staff, our families, most importantly, our students. You leave behind a legacy that future Mustangs will build upon. So congratulations on everything you've accomplished. So to wrap this part up, because I know everyone didn't show up here to listen to me speak, I want to close by saying we are so proud of you. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what you do next. Now, how about we get this show started? So on behalf of the faculty of Ola High School, I hereby certify that these students have met the attendance requirements, Carnegie unit requirements, and state assessment requirements for receiving high school diploma as prescribed by the state of Georgia, the Board of Education, and request that these students be granted such a diploma.
Mr. May, under the authority vested in me by the Henry County Board of Education, having found that these students have met the attendance requirements, Carnegie unit requirements, and state assessment requirements for receiving a high school diploma as prescribed by the State of Georgia Board of Education, I hereby grant these students high school diplomas and declare them graduates of Henry County Schools.
Thank you, Ms. Pope. To be eligible for selection as a valedictorian or salutatorian in Henry County Schools, students must have been enrolled in this system for the 4 semesters immediately preceding graduation. The valedictorian has the highest cumulative weighted numeric average for their graduating class, and the salutatorian has the second highest. Our valedictorian, Jasmine Moman, will be the first member of the class of 2026 to receive her diploma, and our salutatorian, Isabella Haro, will receive her diploma second. Henry County Schools also recognize Latin honor graduates based on their grade point average, or GPA, for all 4 years of high school. Cum laude is a Latin term that means with honor, and it is used to refer to graduates who have met high academic standards based on their grade point average. There are 3 honors bestowed on graduates, including cum laude with honor for students with a GPA between 3.63 and a 3.79. Magna cum laude with a great honor for students with a GPA 3.8 and 3.99. And summa cum laude with the greatest honor for students with a GPA of 4.0 and higher. Students are awarded a white stole and wear an additional tassel on their mortarboard.
Jasmine Liliana Akbar, summa cum laude. Isabella Marie Haro, summa cum laude. Raisa Afia, summa cum laude. Christopher David Henry Thomas Alexander, Jr. Blake Matthew Anderson. Nikolai Sasuke Anderson, magna cum laude. Daryl Windsor Anglin IV, summa cum laude. Christian Lorenzo Applewhite. Crystal Cecilia Applewhite. Scarlett Elise Arnett, summa cum laude. Braden Chase Arnold. Jacob DuBois Augustine, magna cum laude. Joshua Nathan Opont. Cheyenne Faith Barchiger, magna cum laude. Jaden Jamal Bailey, summa cum laude. Mariana Michaela Bailey. Danelle Dwayne Baker. Jalen Michael Baldwin. Olivia Grace Barclay, magna cum laude. Peyton Daniel Spencer Barfield, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Angelique Barganier. Kylie Sue Barlow. Casey Jamal Barnes. Cassidy Danielle Barnett, cum laude. George Ephraim Barnett, Jr., magna cum laude. Lila Grace Bartley, summa cum laude. Aiden Jeffrey Baxter, summa cum laude. Caney Kendall Bedford. Manny Doré Bello. Jayla Jamel Bennett. Daniel Ray Bishop. Jamal Shavar Blackwood, Jr. William Daniel Bradham, summa cum laude. Najee Ayana Bradley. Alexander Xavier Brannon. Phaedra Annalisa Brignol. Lauren Amori Brooks, magna cum laude. Kelsey Ray Broughton. Jalen Keenan Brown. Jeremiah Jacoby Brown. Kylie Cherie Brown. Serena Aaliyah Joy Brown, cum laude. Star Aniley Brown, cum laude. Your Majesty Brown. Zariah Shanae Brown. Nathan Dane Bridson. Jasmine Buentello Aguirre. Luke Chadwick Buffalo, summa cum laude. Ryan O'Neill Bumpers. Joshua Allen Burns. Ananda Niel Butler. Ruth Aileen Cable. Maxwell Cooper Callahan. Jaden Anthony Campbell. Samar LaShawn Campbell. Natalie Cantoral. Mackenzie Nicole Carroll. Dominic Joseph Cazares. Samantha Castillejo Rangel. Melanie Sofia Castillo, summa cum laude. Kelly Cheyenne Chapman, magna cum laude. Christian Joshua Charles, magna cum laude. Christopher Jean Charles. Adriana Najuri Childs. Timothy David Clark, cum laude. Ava Nicole Cochran. Caleb Austin Conley. Anthony Charles Corral, summa cum laude. Jose Braulio Correa Torres. Kenley Cadence Isabella Cox. Lila Nicole Crawford. Donovan Xavier Crockett. Gideon Rockwell Cross, summa cum laude. Nicholas Matthew Cunningham, magna cum laude. Jacob Blair Curry. Ty Larkin Daniel. Cole Yancey Davis, summa cum laude. Ivan Jonathan Augustus Davis. Jalen Kensley Davis. Michaela Bell Davis, summa cum laude. Noah Cameron Davis. Sean Avery Grant Davis. Austin Allen Delancey. Isabella Brooke Deloach. Diploma presented by her mother, Felicia Penrose, teacher, Ola High School. Destiny Talia Denham. Kaylee Hope Denson. Emily Jewel Dexter. Amira Gwendolyn Dillard. Caitlin Mackenzie Dobbs, summa cum laude. Alexander Dragon Dossett. Corbin Allen Dozier. Samantha Scarlett Drevittson. Gabriel Augustus Duffy, summa cum laude. Aaliyah Brianni Denise Easter. Marie Elizabeth Alaba Human, summa cum laude. Apurva Maheshwari Amani. Talia Alexandria Emery. Amira Mackenzie Evans, cum laude. Willem Alexander Evans. Lori McCurley Exantis, summa cum laude. Thurston Ricky Falsafi. Lauren Camille Faruzzi, summa cum laude. Nathan Lucas Ferguson. Craig Stephen Farrell III. Kalia J. Fisher, 3-year graduate. Macy Catherine Freeman, magna cum laude. Michael Gideon Freeman. Zeta Denise Freeman, cum laude. Haven Ann Garcia, summa cum laude. Landon Marcel Gardner, summa cum laude. Clavon Eleazar Gartmund. Kira Denise Gaston, summa cum laude. William Seth Gentry. Carter Nolan Gibbs. Daniel Gray Giles II. Sanai Evelyn Gillard. Shamel Anthony Goffin. Jaslyn America Gomez. Amaria Danielle Goodbrun, magna cum laude. Tyreek Kyrell Goring. Kimberly Nia Gresham. Sadell DeAnthony Griffin. Marshawn Cornell Griffin. Savannah Faith Griffin, summa cum laude. Emilio Robert Guy. Jordan Ricky Hagstrom. Zuena Zaria Hall, summa cum laude. Zachary David Haynes, summa cum laude. Mallory Bishop Hare. Daniel Buck Harnage. Madeline Michaela Harrison, summa cum laude. Aslan Kessie Harshbarger. Gabriel Stephen Haynes. Lennox Madison Hurd. London Mackenzie Henry. Kobe Alexander Henson. Jaira Gail Hernandez. Hunter Charles Herr. Angel Herrera. Christiana Renee Hickman, summa cum laude. Raylan Janae Hicks, summa cum laude. Tyler Zion Hill. Mercedes May McLaren Holland. Timber Katie Holloway, magna cum laude. Madeline Kyrie Holsenbeck. Christian Shakur Hopkins. Tremaya Denise Howell. Kason Blake Hubbard. Elijah Yashawn Hughes. Carly Ann Hussack. Jamari Brian Jackson. Riley Sarah Jackson. Eli Colin Hoyt James. Joseph Landon Jeffrey. Haley Lee Jinks, summa cum laude. Wyatt Grayson Johnsey. Brianna Nicole Johnson. Caden Vincent Jones. Zakiah Amani Jones. Isis Elise Jordan, 3-year graduate. Jason Luke Keever. Emma Bell Kelly, summa cum laude. Jaden Matthew Kennedy. Mackenzie Nicole Kennedy. Torrin Lanier Kennedy. Micah Amare Key. Savion Keaton, diploma presented by his father, Ross Keaton, employee of Ola High School. Cameron James King. Michael Ulysses Knight. Kian Gerard Knowles, Jr. Natalie Joy Lackey. Shakir Amir Lamar. Jenna Grace Lane, summa cum laude. Oriana Patrice Lane. Rayleigh Marie Lane, magna cum laude. Jalen Amir Laster. Jade Tina Lawrence, summa cum laude. Suri Palia Lawrence, magna cum laude. Akira Janicia Lawson. Addison Marie Lawson, magna cum laude. Dior Lapri Lawson, cum laude. Caleb Darnell Gooseby. Markel Tyke Barton, cum laude. Diploma presented by Retta Duran, teacher, Ola High School. Micah Julian Jerome Parker, diploma presented by Retta Duran, teacher, Ola High School. Davion Tyree Weatherless, diploma presented by Retta Duran, teacher, Ola High School. Kamari Marie Jones, diploma presented by Retta Duran, teacher, Ola High School.
Megan Lynn Layfield. Harlan Reese Leathers. Amberlyn Jacinda Lee. Trenton Stefan Lee. Marley Caleb Linton. Mission Cameron Linton. Johnny Samuel Leonard. Lila Grace Leonard, summa cum laude. Cameron Dwayne Leverett. Morgan Nicole Lewis, summa cum laude. Elijah Donnell Lloyd. Bryson Austin Long. Anime Jordan Longville. Jennifer Valentine Lopez Kiki Vicks, summa cum laude. Alicia Judy Lewis. Jeremiah Elijah Lowe. Samuel David Lugo Ortiz. Hayden Lance Lynch. Ariane Christine Mabry. Dathan Matthew Manning. Pablo Cesar Mencia, cum laude. Aaron Israel Mencia Govea. Alfred Dwayne Manson III. Addison Olivia Martin. Terry Philip Martin III. Jorge Andy Martinez Jr. Ariana Alexis Masters, magna cum laude. Koya Sky Matthews. Ethan Allen Martinez Matza, summa cum laude. Miracle Denise McConley. Dylan James McCoy. Tanner Michael McDevitt. Jawan Amir McDowell. Russell Shane McElreath II. Summa cum laude. Matthew McFarland. Tamar Khalil McGee. Lauren Nicole McKibbins, magna cum laude. Kaylee Marie McLean. Tyler Quentin McManus Hecht. Jaden Elijah McNeil Williams. Jacob Tyler Medlin. Daniel Elliott Mendez, summa cum laude. Louisa Leon Meneghetti, summa cum laude. Kaylee Elaine Middlebrooks, summa cum laude. Tamia Jolivet Miller, summa cum laude. Amaris Marie Mills. Nicholas Anthony Mizell. Nicholas Gaudencio Montufar. Daniel Josiah Moody. Dylan James Moore, cum laude. Chase Ellison Morgan, summa cum laude. Tyler Cole Morris. Mariah Adriana Mowat. Christian Elijah Murray, cum laude. Joseph Isaiah Murray. Xavier Denzel Hayden Nesbitt. Win Tantai No. Summa cum laude. William Kell Nix. Jalen Alexander Noble. Phoenix Dakota Nolman. Chandler Thomas Norrell. William Christopher Norris. Tucker Corbett Northcutt, diploma presented by Justin Northcutt, SRO Ola High School. Landon Reed Oates. Phoebe Teolawanami Ogundane, magna cum laude. Melissa Ortiz. Gage James Osterhout. Precious Ayawami Posi Oyawala, I'm going to say that again. Precious Ayomi Posi Oyawale, summa cum laude. Yaramar Pagan Salgado. Abigail Palacios. Olivia Selma Parks, cum laude. Caitlin Faye Peck. Penelope Carol Peterson, summa cum laude and 3-year graduate. Ashlyn Jane Phillips, summa cum laude. Joshua Allen Poole, Jr. Marissa Lucille Poor. Ansley Rose Potts, magna cum laude. Jessica Lee Powell, summa cum laude. Diploma presented by her sister, Cassie Powell, teacher at Ola High School. Hope Amore Purvis. Fiona Rada. Jack Dominic Raimondi, cum laude. Robert Thomas Rayner, diploma presented by his father, Robbie Rayner, teacher at Ola High School. Nicholas Angel Ramos. Madeline Renee Reardon, summa cum laude, diploma presented by her mother, Marjorie Reardon, employee at Ola High School. Aiden Michael Redmond, 3-year graduate. Talia Ariella Reed. Brandon Young Reyes, cum laude. Emma Haley Reynolds. Amir Gianni Richardson. Rachel Lane Richter, magna cum laude. Jaden Daniel Rivera. Trevani Davion Rivera. Jalen Cruz Rivera Draper. Faith K.D. Robinson. Javon Roger Robinson, cum laude. Tucker Douglas Robinson. Evan Jackson Rockers. Jaden Alexander Roll. Kenan Joseph Rollins. Luis Alberto Romero II. Abigail Elizabeth Ann Rotella. Christopher Luke Rothenbuehler, summa cum laude. Evan Christopher Rutten. Hudley Walden, St. Paul. Olawayamisi Kelsey Salami. Tanaya Akira Sanders. Morgan Renee Sant, summa cum laude. Isabella Sophia Schmedicke, cum laude. Josiah Damon Scott. Tyler Franklin Seal, magna cum laude. Tyler Kimar Shakespeare. Michelle Renee Shannon. Layla Ryan Simmons. Andrew Mason Sims. Jalen Alexander Singleton, magna cum laude. William Andrew Sermon. Marquise Anthony Smalley. Amina Chris Smith, 3-year graduate. Andrew Philip Smith, summa cum laude. Caleb Alden Smith. Kate Hope Smith, summa cum laude. Kaysen Bryce Smith. Madison Lee Smith, summa cum laude. Michael Christopher Smith. Preston Edward Smith. Rudolph Jonas Smith, cum laude. Shayla Nicole Smith. Abigail Mason Solomon. Carter Lee Spence, magna cum laude. Kylie Michelle Sponable. Peyton Jamal McCurry Standback. William Thomas Staples. Brady Clay Stevens, summa cum laude. Garrett Nicholas Steele. Rylan Everett Stumbaugh. Danica Lashante Talcott. Aubrey Kate Tatum, cum laude. Dylan De Jesus Tavares. Yoel Faris Tedros. Caden Mackay Thomas. Jantrice Camille Thomas. Nia Renee Thomas. Sire Zarib Thomas. McCade E. Thompson. Wyatt Chandler Thompson. Luke Elijah Tomlinson. Alina Toribio, summa cum laude. Frankie Burt Gilmore. Morgan Grace Truax, diploma presented by Brian Truax, teacher at Ola High School. Mark Darvin Turinis. Haley Michelle Turner. Abigail Olivia Upshaw, summa cum laude. Josue Emir Vega Marti, summa cum laude. Sophia Marie Velasquez, summa cum laude. Mario DeJuan Wade. You can go. Sarah Zoe Wade, summa cum laude. Matthew James Walcott. Deshaun Michael Walker. London Skywalker, summa cum laude. Mallory Rose Warren, summa cum laude. Andre Gerard Washington, summa cum laude. Chloe Lynn Watford, cum laude. Jada Lee Watkins. Taurus Anthony Watts. Dion Amarian Weaver. Meredith Joy Wesley, magna cum laude. Chase Austin White. Jasmine Shanice White, cum laude. Brandon Mason Whitehurst. Gracie Lynn Whitfield, summa cum laude. Tamia Renee Windfall, magna cum laude. Gavin Augustus Wilder, cum laude. Raven Aaliyah Williams. Ava Lynn Wilson. Gwyneth Rose Wilson, cum laude. Robin Jaden Renee Wilson. Adia Isabella Wolf. Jayon Antrell Woodward. Al-Tariq Muhammad Woods, Jr. Patrick Wayne Woody. Melanie Jasmine Zacharias Mejia.
Good evening. I am Maddie Harrison, the SGA Secretary.
And I'm Maddie Reardon, the SGA Treasurer.
Class of 2026, and in time-honored tradition at Ola High School, it is time we all join in the singing of Ola's alma mater for the last time together as a class.
Audience, please stand and join in. Let us lift our voices high, Class of 2026.
Not yet. And now, fellow members of the class of 2026, and an academic tradition that dates back to the 14th century, join me in the last act we will ever enjoy all together as we move our tassels in a symbolic acknowledgement of this milestone in our lives. Congratulations, graduates. Ola High School wishes you success and happiness.